We have been brought to a point where it has become necessary to dissolve the bond between currency and institution. We are not required to declare the reasons that impel us to push for this separation, but we will oblige.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
We have been cyclically betrayed, lied to, stolen from, extorted from, taxed, monopolized,
spied on, inspected, assessed, authorized, registered, deceived, and reformed.
We've been economically disarmed, disabled, held hostage, impoverished, innervated, exhausted, and enslaved. And then there was Bitcoin.
But we live in an age of appropriation and nothing is immune.
Today, Bitcoin is not only volatile in its value, but its very essence.
Bitcoin is in the crucial stages of development. Its code can evolve in several directions.
It's under threat from those who don't understand it. It's under threat from those who do understand it, but fear it.
The crusade to absorb Bitcoin into the seams of the state has begun.
There's a conscious effort to co-opt.
The goal is to swallow Bitcoin, process it, integrate it, devolve it, and keep it stagnant in the gears of a failed operating system.
Bitcoin's potential is being hijacked.
They have their own idea of what they want Bitcoin to be.
They have their own plan for its potential, and they have an investment in that plan.
But all consent is withdrawn when the power of all ideas is too strong.
Do not underestimate DNA. Nothing is born completely neutral.
Follow the protocol. It has anarchistic implications.
Bitcoin is inherently anti-establishment, anti-system, and anti-state.
Bitcoin undermines government and disrupts institutions because Bitcoin is fundamentally humanitarian.
There is an elimination of third-party intrusion.
It's purely peer-to-peer. The blockchain is free speech.
It's decentralized, voluntary, and non-aggressive.
Bitcoin is not supposed to work within our current mechanisms. Bitcoin needs not entities of authority to acknowledge it, regulate it, tax it, or incorporate it.
Cryptocurrencies do not pander to the power structures, they undermine them.
Bitcoin is an animal of anonymity. Bitcoin basks in the shadows, and privacy is the point. Satoshi's facelessness is symbolic of this.
Bitcoin is meant to function outside of regulatory systems.
It is not a cog.
Bitcoin means to channel economic power directly through the individual.
This is reflected by Satoshi's symbolic birthday, which falls on the same day that Roosevelt signed Executive Order 6102, which forbade the hoarding of gold.
We repeat, Bitcoin is not intended to be integrated.
Bitcoin is the ghost outside the machine.
The voices of the people who are working to preserve the purity of Bitcoin's ethos are being drowned out.
But actions speak louder than words.
Bitcoin is utility.
The cypherpunks are building anonymous systems. The crypto-anarchists are making institutions arbitrary.
The internet is anarchy, and cryptocurrencies are the printless fingers of the internet.
Bitcoin is not just a commodity or a convenience, and it is more than simply currency. The internet gave information freedom to the people, and Bitcoin will give financial freedom to the people. And that's just the beginning.
There'll be a shift in the structure of enterprise, in the way we interact, in the way we voice our opinion, and in the way we fuel our actions.
Bitcoin will allow us to shape the world without having to ask for permission.
We declare Bitcoin's independence.
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 Bitcoin is sovereignty.
Bitcoin is sovereignty.
Bitcoin is monetary sovereignty.
Bitcoin is sovereignty.
Bitcoin is renaissance.
Bitcoin is renaissance.
Bitcoin is renaissance.
This is for Morgan Stanley. Bitcoin is renaissance. We're coming for you.
Bitcoin is ours. Bitcoin is ours.
Bitcoin is ours.
Bitcoin is ours. It's not theirs. Yeah. Bitcoin is ours.
Bitcoin is.
Bitcoin is.
Bitcoin is.
Bitcoin is.
Bitcoin is.
Bitcoin is.
Bitcoin is.